So thanks, Sean, for being willing to do a testimonial for us today. Can we just start with you telling us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Yeah, sure. No. So I'm basically a fractional chief growth officer, and pipleine is an agency, and what we do is we help companies to build marketing and sales funnels. With your sales, we help them through the kind of lead generation stage, lead nurture, sales conversion, and then revenue optimization. It's more of a kind of holistic end-to-end, all-in-one solution than most of the other competitors out there are offering.
Awesome, thank you. So we met, I think, about a year and a half ago now, almost. Can you tell me a little bit about where the company was back then when we first met?
Yeah, it was a bit difficult. We were in a difficult place because we, as you know, we kind of just come out of this partnership, which ended quite abruptly. And this partner was responsible for all of our new clients, or at least finding them. So we kind of, over the period of about a year and a half prior to meeting you, kind of lost the ability to kind of really generate, or even the need to generate our own leads and new clients. So we had like a bunch of legacy clients who were on some small sort of ongoing plans. We had a small pipeline of kind of sporadic, inconsistent work that would come through from past clients, and very occasionally, people would find us, but it wasn't enough to really sustain the size that we had grown to as a result of being in that partnership. So for us, it was pretty urgent that we, had a consistent and maintainable way to generate and convert leads.
Okay. And then can you describe some of the process of the things that we put in place together to build that?
Yeah, sure. So I think really like a lot of it's obviously been like lead generation and sort of setting up that system. But for me, what stood out more than that really, although it was great, the leads that are generated are, really good. I think for us, it was really just about getting into the actual nitty-gritty details that kind of come after the leads have been generated. So, I mean, we had a not very clear offer at the beginning, as you may remember. Like many other agencies, we developed this kind of massive array of different capabilities, but how do you sell your everything package to clients? And the answer is you don't. And I feel like we've kind of at least on our side, we figured that out with you, largely because of the input that you guys have provided. So things like refining the offer, just talking about how to present things in particular ways, and just everything really from, how this client's asked this really difficult question. We've got some thoughts and ideas on how to respond to it, but what's your I think like being in that difficult place, like it's already a tough thing where you're trying to do something, even if you do it for other clients, if you're doing it for yourself, because you're so close to, essentially needing to get those results, it kind of clouds and fogs your mind. So just having someone to kind of reliably be there to talk to about all the different things that are going on. As I say, like after the leads have been generated, was a really big part of this process for us.
Okay, great to hear. And can you share some of the results, like the more tangible results that have come out of that pipeline development we've done together?
Sure. So I think we calculated the other day that I think we've achieved about 6 times ROI on this overall, over the last year and a half. I think that's generated somewhere in the region of $90,000 worth of work, sort of £80,000 worth of work. So for us, it's been, really positive, and yeah, it takes time to get obviously, bigger and bigger results and to get into that scaling mode. But yeah, we've been really happy with everything so far.
Awesome, thank you. All right, and do you have anything else to add? Any other comments?
I think I just want to say, thank you for everything that you've done. It's been great, and I think really I just want to hone in on that. Just being able to kind of pick your brain and Assel's brain and the team's brain, and being able to kind of create this really harmonious process, and get advice when we need it, and input, and sort of that it's a bit like we're in the trenches, and you're not in the trenches with us, but you're like you're very, very close, and although you're not in there, you can see everything that's happening, and it's just really valuable to be able to have that additional perspective with everything that's going on.
Great. All right. Well, thank you. It's good to hear of the good results you've got. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, no worries.